How's it going? It's Jeff from jeffrey-thomas.com, and I'm going to go ahead and walk you through my ukulele lesson on block chords and arpeggios. So make sure you're following the link in the description to the tablature on my website. We'll use a basic C for the whole lesson, and instead of strumming, we're going to go ahead and use the block chord, and this is what happens with block chord. So you're basically using a finger per string. Now, right hand letter names are, thumb is P, first finger is I, middle finger is M, ring finger is A. And what you want to do is place the thumb on the fourth string, get I on the third string, M on the second string, and A there. And you want to keep your thumb ahead, right? You don't want these guys creeping ahead of your thumb like that. All right, cool. So that's the basic position. Now the cool thing about this lesson, is very helpful to a lot of my students, is we can talk about the rhythmic values. And I'll go ahead and run the whole top line, examples 1, 2, 3, and 4 with the metronome on 60 for you. So, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing example 1, which is whole notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now moving on to example 2, which is half notes. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Example 3, quarter notes. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, example 4 is a half note and 2 quarters. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, number 5. Quarter, half, quarter. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, number 6. Quarter, quarter, half. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to stop the metronome and we're going to talk about example 7. Example 7 is the arpeggio. Arpeggio is a Italian word for broken chord or harp-like. That's pretty much the dictionary definition. So we'll go back to our C chord, and now if you look at example number 7, you're going to see that I have spelled out P, I, M, A. So this is the basic arpeggio, forward arpeggio. P, I, M, A. Okay, then example 8 and 9 are examples of different forms of arpeggios, so go back to the metronome. Okay, example number 7. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Number 8, watch the pattern change. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. P, A, M, I. Okay, number 9 is the fourth string alone and then a block chord on the third, second, and first string. So that'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now moving on with the worksheet. Number 10, I switched over to the time signature of 3/4 here, and we're going to talk about a dotted half note. So a dot adds half the original value, so if a half note is worth 2 beats, half of 2 is 1, 1 plus 2 is 3. Sorry, I'm not the poster child for advanced mathematics. So number 10 is literally a half note with dots written on it. That's how you can tell, and it'll last for 3 beats. So let me run number 10 for you. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And since our time signature switched over to 3/4, we're just going to continue counting to 3, not all the way up to 4. All right, example number 11 is talking about eighth notes. And I know I'm kind of breezing through this worksheet pretty quickly, but I want to make sure that I cover everything here. So eighth notes are taking a quarter note and splitting them in half equally. And the offbeat is counted as an, A-N. You don't even have to say the D. So we have an arpeggio pattern on number 11, and here it is. Ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and P-I-M-A-M-I. Okay, number 12, a little variation on that. Ready, go. P-A-M-I-P-I. Okay, cool. Now, number 13 is introducing you to triplets. So, eighth note triplets are taking a quarter note and splitting it into 3 subdivisions. The counting is, I'll go ahead and use the metronome. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet. Yes, you could say triplet, triplet, or chocolate, strawberry, pineapple. But when you say 1 triplet, it helps you identify what beat you're on. So that's kind of important. If you just say triplet, 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 what beat are you on, right? All right, so number 13 with the metronome, eighth note triplets. Ready, go. One triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet. All right, and number 14. Triplets again, a little bit different of a pattern. Here we go. Ready, go. One triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet. Okay, pattern's a little bit weird. P-A-M-I-P-I-P-I-M. Okay, so here's kind of a summary of this worksheet. Number 1, it's talking about your basic rhythmic values. Whole note, half note, quarter note, mixing up half notes and quarter notes for examples 4 through 6. Example 7, the very basic arpeggio. Okay. Number 9, playing the bass note alone, 4-string alone, and then popping I, M, and A. Kind of a combination of block chord and pedaling on your bass. Number 10, we moved into a 3/4 time signature. Talked about dotted half notes. Example 11, eighth notes. 12 was eighth notes as well. Example 13, eighth note triplets. Example 14, eighth note triplets as well. So if I just played a C chord and I went and mixed around with these techniques, for example, say you can hear that all of a sudden it gets a little bit more interesting instead of just strum, strum, strum. Most of the more advanced playing that you're going to encounter is going to be a variety of, or a mixture of all these different techniques, strumming, arpeggios, and block chords. So hopefully that lesson was helpful and not too boring. And if you're interested in more of this, for sure contact me through the website to set up a free Skype lesson, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.